Welcome back, everybody. We return once again to Weird West, and tonight we are finally going to learn how to speak to the dead. Which is a heck of a delay, considering we've been running into them since pretty much since the first chapter. Although that seemed like some kind of emergent behavior. It seems like it's kind of potentially random if someone you kill will turn into a ghost or not. But it's only here that we can actually do something about that. Yeah, I mean, swimming is good exercise, but it is something you gotta kind of work your way up towards. Yeah, back to a kilometer, but won't let me move much the rest of the day. Yeah, it is. It is full body exercise, is my understanding. But anyway, yeah, our chief West Standing woman knows something about talking to the dead. As you may recall, the ghost's children were sort of the way into the Olvidado gold mine was blocked. The ghost children know something, but we can't actually talk to them just yet, so here we go. Anyway, Anine, you have a word? So, the mine isn't just a story after all, but the entrance is locked, and there are spirits standing watch. These spirits, you say they wanted you to walk in the spirit world? Do you truly believe that you're ready? Kinda don't have a choice here. The spirit world is the only way to enter the lost gold mine. Confidence will help you on your path. There is a way to reveal the spirit world, but speaking with spirits who aren't our ancestors comes with risk. First, you must go to the old grove. If you bring me back bark from the mashkiki trees there, I can help you resolve this side quest. But, across rivers, you know as well as I do, this journey into the lost mine, the spirit of greed will be at its strongest there. You will need protection. How do we prepare? We'll perform a Thunderbird ceremony. Oh, awesome! Just gonna bring a jug of cheap wine. We'll be good. With luck, she will grant you the gift that you need to face the Wendigo. For that, we will need copper. Yeah, I might actually have some. Come back when you've gathered from mashkiki bark. When you gathered mashkiki bark from the old grove and copper, and we'll begin. Miigwek for bringing this copper. I'll prepare. Oh, okay. So we already had it. Awesome. We did. We actually had it in our inventory, so it ought to resolve that. Perfect. So now we just need the tree stuff.
You can open it up. Talk to them ghosts. Get inside the lost mine. You'll need some ingredients first. Spirit walking medicine ain't free.
Yeah, I know. We gotta do the side quest thing to prove our worth, and then they'll let us in. Anyway, onto the old grove. So yeah, I think we're pretty close to the end of the third chapter here. Or at least it kind of feels like it, because I'm not sure what else would be after the gold mine here. Alright. I see that. We got ridgebacks. Alright, we need to be careful here. Oh, what's this? Okay, did that react to me or to a body? Yeah, I think it went after a corpse or something, and that just kind of set it off. Now, I recall that we can't just stealth kill these things, so we gotta be careful. Can't save now. What the hell? Okay, there we go. Maybe it's a bit finicky about that. Now, if we can just stack them up... Hey, Zero, good to see you. If we can get them to bunch up, we can bust out the old blood fire tornado and give this problem a nice big solving once and for all. But I don't think they're going to cooperate. I trust the indicator, but only to a point. Call me dead or alive, because I spin you right round. Hey, damn it! That was supposed to burn those! This is some very finicky fire. Bloodfire tornado, I was counting on you. Yep. Yeah, we learned last time, if you set them on fire, and you know, there's a fire area of effect around them, that will burn the bees, but apparently them just being on fire is not enough to do so. Also, that one is in water, so that's not going to work. Oh, yeah! There we go. Hey! Oh, damn it! Name of my alt-country fusion band. Well, I feel like that would be like a Death Clock song or something. And like probably 100 people would get killed in the making of the video. Alright, so that's a damn good shotgun. Clarence, what are you using? Oh, this is interesting. I didn't actually notice this. So you can not only transfer junk from yourself, you can transfer items from other people in your party. So you can straight up consolidate junk or equipment from one person onto another. That's helpful. Right. Thank you. Alright. I thought I saw something glowing around here before. Yeah, there it is. Hey, what's this? Thank you. Golden Ace. Hey, here we go. Alright, yeah, quick reload's fine. There we go. I have an idea. Huh. Yeah, see, I'm trying to hit it with the lamp and set it on fire. But apparently we're not going to cooperate. We're being a difficult zombie tonight. Oh, God, I love those two. Alright, so I think they don't necessarily... Oh. So they don't necessarily spit zombies, or spit bees when they die. They just are inclined to do that as they take damage. Alright. Now then. Now let's get the magical tree stuff. Okay, this is so the, like, evil tree from Fern Gully that if we cut it down, it's gonna release the toxic spirit or something. Who for some reason has a really good, like, singing voice. I feel like we should be doing more to guard this. I don't know. Anyway, back to base. Ooh, Celesta DLC. Interesting. Yeah, I know they were putting out, like, some campaign stuff, or some kind of, like, standalone, like, not necessarily standalone, but stuff that was kind of, like, a separate campaign in the engine. And I wanted to check that out, because I really did like how that game played, and something with, like, an interesting, like, a not perfunctory story to it would actually be fun to play through. Anyway, you've returned to Cross Rivers. Let's see. Shtahaha! Wait, Shtataha! The Mashkiki bark is, believe that means, like, awesome or outstanding or something. Anyway, the Mashkiki bark is as beautiful as I remember. Now I can prepare for ceremony. I'll need to work through the day to prepare. Rest now. We'll begin the ceremony at sunrise. You're to fulfill a much-needed role in defeat of Wendigo across rivers. It's clear only spirits in Olvidado Pueblo can guide you into the lost mine, where the spirit of greed runs deepest. For the bark of Mashkiki trees have made medicine for you to walk among spirits. Drink this, but be mindful as the spirit world opens to you. Okay, I see that there's some ghosts already here. Y'all know about this, right?
Something in your head splits open, and a whole nother world floods in. You can sense it now. Spirits all around.
Yep.
Close enough to whisper in your ear.
You now walk among spirits who can be seen and heard on this land. Before you leave, we will ask for a gift of strength from the Thunderbirds. From the copper you gathered comes this necklace. It will help channel their gift. Well, good to know they come cheap. Now we wait. Those who walk this path may be visited by the Thunderbirds. they trust you you will restore balance, they will pass on to you their gift.
Thunderheads roll in, wind picks up. The rain falls in buckets, then they charge. Electricity making your hair stand on end. Lightning ready to strike.
Oh! Okay, I didn't think you meant literally. When you said Thunderbirds, did you mean Thunderbolt? Like, I really should have been grounded for this. Yeah, go destroy the mind, restore balance to the land. Yeah, also, like, carry a lightning rod or something. Jesus Christ. Elder, you know as well as I do there will be manifestation of Wendigo's spirit there. You are grounded. The ground's right there. I mean, you know, you look at this, there's not really much around here that would conduct the electricity. You got your tents back there, you got trees, and then just this big flat plain where we're all standing. So I guess it's honestly not that unlikely one of us would be hit by lightning. But anyway, this is true. In the mind, you are sure to find a creature, a manifestation of Wendigo itself. Terrifying, powerful. You must kill the creature and bring its head back to the village. Let me come with you, cousin. Wendigo's strong. You'll need my bow. You're kind of full up here. It's a long story. I've got this other spirit quest going on here. Anyway, remember, as long as the gold mine exists, the spirit of greed will grow stronger and take over this land. Go, destroy the mine, and bring back the head of Wendigo. The balance of the land depends on it.
Rain's got electricity in them, and the spirits are close, ready to guide your hand.
So I got ghost vision now.
Olvidado's
Awesome.
Lost gold mine is calling.
Alright. It's called the Palace of Ice, it's its own story, the aftermath of the Solasta game. Okay, yeah, sounds interesting. Oh yeah, so you're now able to talk to ghosts. Some may even have one last request for you to carry out. Right, onward. The Hexus tree, that's it, yeah. Two other characters standing there like, well, shit, at least we didn't have to get struck by lightning. That's the thing, yeah, it's a... Suddenly they're very glad that the brand was on across rivers when all this happened. Like, you gotta wonder if they ever get it wrong and the character they're about to give ghost vision powers, like, just gets fried at some point. Like, alright, we beseech you, spirits, enter this person and give them the ability to... Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh god, his head split open. Okay, well, fuck, now what? Right. Do we have another person willing to stand up? Any takers? Come on. Alright, highway robbery, huh? Alright, time to make some ghosts so we can try this thing out. You've transgressed against the spirits of the dreaming by coming here, wretch. Okay, what's your story? Okay, yeah, we got, without the temple breathing down our necks, there's no one here to save you. Unless you pay us a little $534 fee. Are you fucking for real? Okay, also, I notice you're standing by a poison barrel. Big fucking mistake. Leave this one's corpse as a warning to the temple. Where's my fire stuff? Here we go. Just call me a spin doctor. Ha ha! Also, we should probably get some meds. Is there a town on the way? Sunrise Points, Cordwell Cabin, Joe's Hideaway, Cedar Flats. Yeah, you know what, we'll go there, buy some medicine, then rest up before we go. Wet moss. Once again, there's just a ton of content in this game, but a lot of it is just kind of space for stuff to happen, and it feels like there's just a lot of things that exist mostly for procedural content. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's just the game is large, but not necessarily very deep. It's deep systemically, just not in terms of how you interact with most of the world. Now, take that. And that should do it. There's one wean to go. Okay, it says where there's one wean to go, more will follow, and I don't think they mean the greed zombies. I think they're talking about the actual spirit. So that's a bit concerning. That tells me that we're going to be dealing with not just the ravenous down there, but more than one really dangerous thing. Yeah, there's one other game out there in this vein that actually made decent use of cooking. It was actually Atom RPG, which is a very not. It is a very what's the word I'm looking for? The title is non-indicative. It makes it sound like it's sort of a demo or something, but it's basically a full-on. Oh, cousin, you've come. You destroy Olvidado's lost mine? It'd be such a waste. All that gold, all that power. It's short-sighted to destroy it. Okay, where's this coming from, dude? I think because we're not succumbing to greed, this character is going to be our stand-in here. Your heart's soft, cousin. Weak. Ever since we were young. I won't let you stand in my way. This land needs me. Yeah, I'm starting to see why he wanted to come along. We won't let you do this. We will get inside that mine. Watch as your death comes to you, cousin. Alright, fine.
He's gone. The spirit of greed might have taken hold of him, but he was your cousin. His loss, it ain't a wound that'll heal anytime soon.
Oh, come on. Don't worry, we'll be jumping to another character, and this will all be meaningless. I mean, you know, it's gonna suck for Across Rivers, but eh. I mean, again, we're having a situation where the character is supposedly being tempted by greed, but... Oh, Jesus Christ, come on, people. But this isn't really a personal quest, so... Oh, okay, we gotta get out of the grass. Jesus Christ, okay, oh, holy shit, look at that fire. Okay, hey. Fucking hell, okay, we got a lot of people coming after us. Something tells me the mine's getting a little more proactive about stopping us. Okay, fire's still coming this way. Y'all want to help with this, or what? Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay, kind of a lot going on at once. We will go through these topics one by one. First off, again, Across Rivers hasn't really been established much as a character. It doesn't have a lot to go from when compared with Jane, who is passed as a bounty hunter and has a personal motivation for going after Shelby Cross, and Clarence, who was unwillingly turned into a pigman, had a personal quest of identity, and yeah, he had to rediscover his identity and what he had done in life to deserve this punishment. But that hasn't really been the case for Across Rivers. We're just kind of doing our job, and trying to tempt us is sort of dependent on how much the player needs money and how greedy the player is.
That spirit walking medicine's working like a charm.
Anyway. But yeah, back to Atom RPG a little bit. The title is not very promising, I'll admit, but it is actually a very well put together, like, old Fallout clone, just kind of put in the Unity engine. And it's set in kind of, it's set in Russia, and it's kind of lower tech and lower on fantastical elements than the Fallout universe is. Like, it's very low sci-fi, except for the apocalypse itself. And they do some really interesting things with it. I'm not going to say it's a great game, but it is a very interesting game. And it has this camping mechanic where you can stop while you're on the world map, set up camp, and eat stuff. You'll have to, I forget if it's actually necessary, but it actually gives you buffs to do so, and you actually like can temporarily increase your strength or your charisma or something depending on what you eat. And so you're kind of incentivized to stop and occasionally make camp and look after people. And it actually had really good party management too. Like you could give your party members specific orders in combat. You could mess with their inventory. It does a lot right. Again, I'm not going to say it's a great game. There's just enough annoying about it to make it kind of a cautious recommendation. But if you're looking for something to kind of scratch that old Fallout itch while still... Hey, gold. While still playing reasonably modern, I would definitely recommend it. Secret counter that tracks your theft rate over the entire game to evaluate greed. Yeah, that would be interesting. If the game kept an eye on just on the passenger and not just the character you are currently playing as. Anyway, you. I can see you. You walk with the spirits. How? Doesn't matter. Need help. Trapped. Till Generoso Olvidado is dead. Till the gold mine is destroyed. Okay, can do. Please. We cannot find peace. Alright, how do we kill him? His children at the entrance can guide you in. We'll need to destroy the mine, the gold, or we'll never be free. He has become something else. Be warned. What happened to the ghosts? Came here from the old home. Generoso Olvidado led us. Named the town after him. Good-hearted. Good. But then we found the gold. It drove him mad. Oh, he killed us. Slaughtered. We can't... Okay, yeah, I get the idea. So what's about this mine? Olvidado. Shrouded the town. Don't know how. Greed. Maybe a magic in it. He hoards the gold. Sleeps in it. Speaks to it. He will not give in easily. Alright, no problem. Bullets have worked well enough on other undead so far. I can't see how it wouldn't work here. Okay, can't use rope on that. Already read the dinner party invitation. You know what? I could see that. If we just straight up have to fight a dragon, that would be very fitting. Hi, anything here? No, you're good. Alright. I know there was a normal way in, but fuck it, we're using the chimney again. Actually, wait, no, there was a back way in, wasn't there? You know what, screw it, I want to use the chimney again. That was fun. Alright. Alright, come on across rivers. What? Are you for real? I'm being attacked by rats here. Fuck you, rats. Seriously? Rat meat raw. Not worth it unless we can find a fire. Yeah, the outsider's displeased. Yeah, here we go. I notice my party hasn't followed me in. Probably like, I'm not really feeling it this time. Either that or they're waiting at the back entrance. Like, you know there's a door, right? Yeah, there's Jane. What's in here? Copper. Hey, treasure map. Oh, damn. Something tells me we won't be able to make good on this. Oh, well, on the other hand, we do have to bring the head back to the village, so maybe we'll get one more wander about section. Anyway, hey kids! He did it. In the spirit world. He has our 3 bracelets. I am Fortuna Olvidado. These are my brothers. You seek our father. Okay, how do we open the gate? We can show you. Come. You had other things to talk about. Saw our father do this many times. But we cannot open ourselves. Watch. This is the way. Alright, so she's gonna make the hand motions and we have to watch. You see? Now you can enter. You must end him and destroy this place. Only way to free us. But beware. He's no longer human. I had other questions. Okay, I guess we don't get to answer them. Yeah, this is... This gets back to how this is really more of like an action RPG than just kind of like a pure Fallout clone, in that there's not really dialogue trees, and it's not really character-driven. Also, I
wind blows through the cavern.
really hope that nursery rhyme is going to follow me through this. It was creepy at first and kind of annoying now. But yeah, this isn't the game you play for especially strong dialogue or such, or a lot of interactions with characters. I mean, you do interact with them, but it's not really a character-driven game. It's more just about the overall narrative and the... Oh! Okay, so we're just going right up. We're just going right at it. Alright, we got a space jockey here. Alright, he's got red eyes. On the other hand, we have TNT barrels. What do we have to fear about from this guy? We are gods among men. Alright. I see that cone of vision. It will not save you. I feel like if we try to loot any... Oh, hey. Alright. It is you. I have sensed your approach like thunder across the plains. Not even the riches of my gold mine have called my heart with such strength as this. Oh, Chad Ryan and Ibuki on the 28th? Oh, boy. Like, there is dialogue, there's just not really dialogue trees, per se. I shall make that strength mine. Prepare yourself. Alright, here we go. Shit! Oh, god damn it, he's got his own bloodfire tornado. Fuck! Ah! Fortunately, I can shoot dodge. Take that, motherfucker.
Then blow the place once and for all. Gotta be some dynamite around.
Okay, goddamn. Alright. That kind of escalated quickly, but fortunately, when you shoot dodge, apparently you're not limited by the gun in your, like the ammo in your gun. I almost said the ammo, I almost said the gun in your ammo with that. But, yeah, you basically just automatically reload. I'm curious. Gun that fires guns. Cabinet, huh? See, I am curious if this is going to screw me in some way. But I don't know if the game is going to be that good in tracking it. So, fuck it. Let's find out. Right now, we give in to temptation. Besides, it's not like we're taking a big pile of gold. It's more like maybe 40 or 50. We get more money out of bounties, really. Anyway, let's grab Wendigo's head. Amulet of the Leech. Oh, here we go. We have to cut his head off. Nice. Mine pillar. Okay, this is how we're gonna bring it down. So, yeah, we didn't really discuss that part of the plan. Like, they kept saying to destroy the mine, but I thought they meant something more than just bury it, because presumably somebody could dig it up again. Okay, I think we need to get the hell out of here. Okay, Jane, Clarence, you got out of there, right? Okay, I see Clarence. Did the Greed Spirit try to bribe you and lowball you? No, he just kind of started fighting. Yeah, that's the thing with dirt. You can't really destroy a mine in the classical sense. Like, what would it take to physically destroy, not just bring the mine down, but to actually erase the earth there? Like, is that even possible with Wild West era technology. It's gonna have to pass on Ibuki and Orion because, oh boy, it's time for Castoria again. Oh man, you poor soul. Best of luck, sir. All I can say is best of luck. Alright, we are gonna stop and make camp real quick. If you make it so it's infilled with loose rock, that'd pretty much do it. I suppose so. Just, I think all you realistically can do in this case is just make it more hassle than it's worth to dig up. Hey! Can't rest while enemies are nearby. Is there another snake? There is. Hey, you stay away from Wilhelmina. Fuck you, snake. Well, now that our job's done. See, I kind of figured there'd be a bit more to that. Like, I figured we'd have to come up with some way to, like, remove the curse or counteract it in some way. They didn't really talk about that part of the plan. They just said bring the general's head back and we'll remove the curse of Wendigo. But also, presumably, the gold mine itself is a problem. And what do we even do about that? But I guess, yeah, just bury the tunnel and that's that. Hope nobody else digs it up. Exactly, it's someone else's problem. We have to stand guard. We have to be vigilant. Oh, that's right, I was going to check for treasure. Alright, the game didn't give me a point of no return warning yet, so I'm going to assume there's more to this. The veil has been lifted. When they come back, the Ghostbusters will be a thing. There you go. Yeah, we wait until it's like 1980s New York. It's the white man's problem now. Okay, oh, hey, it's you, Marianne. Right. So I think we'll find out if I screwed myself by breaking down that gun. Across rivers you've returned, but I see your cousin is no longer with you. Even though he was lost to greed, we will mourn him well. But we must first cast Wendigo's head into the fire. Before we begin, Marianne would like a word with you. Right, I'll bet she does. Hi. We owe y'all. If this Wendigo comes back, we need to be ready for it. I proposed a truce to your elder, your people and ours. Keeping the balance, as y'all say. She said it was up to you, though. What do you say? Work together to keep the West safe? Oh, okay. So, I guess we can still get a good ending with them? Land's safer if we work together. Agreed. Y'all hear that? Us dirty lowlifes gonna team up with these natives. Who'd have thought? Who's got the whiskey? We're celebrating. Right, okay. I guess all's well that ends well. So, here's your head. So you've chosen to side with the Zaganashag. We will do what we must to keep from Wendigo from returning. Hello, also just did this. Throwing the head in ends the story if you want to play more with this character. Oh, thanks for the heads up. Also, welcome to the channel, Slick Rick. Good to see you. Okay, one step remains across rivers. Place Wendigo's head into the fire and restore balance to this land. Alright. So yeah, once we do that, it's game over. Thanks for the heads up. We will go get that treasure real quick then. We will claim treasure so we can transfer it to the next character. Alright. Okay, so we got wolves. Yeah, that's the thing. It kind of snuck up on me, both in terms of raw exposure, but also because there's just not a lot of people talking about it. Like, it's a pretty impressive pedigree. Like, it's by some of the ex-Arcane developers. It's a novel setting. There's a lot of unique elements in gameplay that are actually easy to miss. Like, we were talking last episode how the game just casually mentions you can throw a rope down chimneys and use that as an alternate entrance. And lo and behold, what do we actually do when we go to Olvidado but that exact thing? Like, there's just a lot of cool things you can do in this game, and I feel like I'm just scratching the surface so far. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. Okay, there we go. Jane, if you'd be a dear. Okay, after killing an unaware target... Oh, shit. Okay, now that's a charm. We will hang on to that without equipping it. I'm going to see if I can pass that on to the next character somehow. Small details of posse members dying in one area and coming back as a different character. Yeah, it's... Like, it's interesting that the people that have passed through our party... Like, the non-player... Like, not the characters you directly play as, but other people you've recruited, when they leave your party, they kind of wander around and get into their own adventures, and sometimes you see them again. There's a great sense of a world in motion that I really like in this game. There's just not a lot doing what it does with the... Hey, alright, we'll stop in and dump off some surplus merchandise here. There's just not a lot doing what it does in this setting with this combination of features. It's very impressive. Again, this is stuff we can't necessarily use now, but our next character will be able to. So, no harm in stocking up. Huh. Alright. Okay, so that's been... modded. Okay, critical hit on non-human creatures increased by 30. Yeah, you know what? We'll swap that in. Why not? There it is. This reminded me a little bit of Undying when you kill one of the first of the Covenant siblings, and you're kind of carrying her head up a cliff, and then you set it on fire and throw it over the edge. And you know the head is still alive and taunting you the whole time.
Greed calls to you.
Did he just say you were saying?
But you resist. Greed's got no place in your heart. You send the remains into the fire.
Stuck.
And the ice spits in the open flame.
I mean, you know, not a lot of greed.
Big as the sky. Wendigo spirit. Ice cold. Scatters again across the plains. With the lost mine collapsed and the myth with it. There'll be more peace in the hearts of the West. Meantime, you and Wilson's crew gotta keep watch. Vigilant. There's a spirit of greed. It ain't ever truly gone.
I hear that, Zero. I literally hear that. I still hear his voice. Alright. So, Protector journey completed. Return the Sheriff's Gold Star to Naomi Delbosk. Put the Ravenous Mare weeks below snakes. Return the farmland titles to their rightful owners. Learn to walk in the spirit world. Uncovered the secret of Olvidado's gold mines. Struck a truce with the Dagger and Bones to watch over the land. Banished Wendigo from the land. Resisted greed and did not become Wendigo. Alright. So up to 324 humans. Okay, so... It did not mention anything about the gun that proved that our tribe did not kill Marianne's husband. So maybe that wasn't a quest thing after all? I'm really curious about that, because we picked it up and the game made it sound like it's a big deal, that it proves this, that it proves who's the real culprit, but then I accidentally broke it down, so maybe I'm mistaken on that. Again, there's a lot to this game I'm sure I'm missing that I kind of want to go back and play in more detail. But anyway, let us continue. On to character number 4, who I believe is the werewolf. Essex. He is persistent. Yeah, that's LF right there in the center, I'm sure of it. But harmless. He won't bother us any. Ready, then? No rest for the weary, friend. Thunderbird remembers your spirit even as you begin a new journey. You can now speak with those who passed on. Hell yeah! Alright, so that stays with us. That's good. Because I was, curious about that.
Them witches, they're exterminating your people. You had to fight. Prayed to Gavin. Became one of his hounds.
Gavin, I've been saying
Fangs,
Gavon.
fur, and an egg for the moon. But it ain't been enough. Your fellow devotees are still getting slaughtered. Now, though, the prophecy's coming. One of salvation, and you're at its center.
Alright, excellent.
Yay!
You might say this chapter won't be too much tripped over that. You might say this chapter might be more to my liking. Ha ha! But I'm gonna miss the tornado spell. It was fun. Of course it's real. And the marked wolf. It's Desi. Them witches are gonna get what they deserve then. We gotta get him back to the spirit hall, Layla. Oop. Got a little quick there. Spirit's alive, Desi. You're awake. You know what you've done? You become our savior, is what? The Blood Moon prophecy, Desi. The marked wolf and his army will awaken the power of the Blood Moon and save his people from the witch's slaughter. Oh boy. Yeah, I remember this expansion from Morrowind. This gets messy. I ain't know why the spirits picked you, but they did. That brand on your neck, you're the marked wolf from the prophecy. You're the one who's gonna save us from the witch's slaughter. Yeah. I need to think about this. You're kind of throwing a lot at me here. That a fact? Ain't sound like you, Desi. Maybe that moon's still on you thick. You forgot why we're doing all this? The Authority and her witches, spirits take 'em. All they do is kill. Our women, our children, our sick. They ain't care for life. They exterminate it. They exterminate us like vermin. Only one way to end it. You gotta lead an army to Blood Moon Temple and awaken the moon's power. You do that, you might have a shot at saving our people. Layla here, she's taking some scouts to hunt down the temple's location. You, though, Desi, you got an army to raise. For now, rest up. Moon's still on you. Come to me when you're ready to talk about that army. Our people need their savior, and you're it. You're kind of putting a lot of stock in this. I mean, fucking flaws, Desi. So you're the marked wolf, the one who's gonna unleash the Blood Moon and save us from them witch killers? I was expecting someone less scrawny. Listen, happy as I am to celebrate you being our savior and all, I got a lead on the location of the Blood Moon Temple. Gotta find the thing before you can activate it, right? Need anything before I go? Yeah, I have a lot of questions, but I'll stick to the pertinent ones. You still moon drunk? You know, the prophecy that got people following Franciscus like he's Gavin himself. It's gonna throw me for a while. Gonna lead us to salvation? No? Is it okay if my army includes a pigman? I know a guy. The marked wolf and his army will awaken the power of the Blood Moon and save his people from the witch's slaughter. Must have prayed it 1,000 times together, Desi. Thing is, we don't know where the Blood Moon Temple is. That's up to me. The army part, that's all you, boss. Okay, what's going on with these witches? Started about a year ago. The Monerists, they just started killing us devotees. Women, children, sick folk, didn't matter who. Their leader, the Authority, she's merciless. That's why we gotta act fast. Every day that prophecy stays unfulfilled is one more day of slaughter. Okay, how did you become a werewolf? Cleric Franciscus guided me. Gathered wolfsbane, the silver ritual knife. Together we prayed to Gavin, same as you did. I became one of his hounds. Oh, okay, so they've been mentioning this here and there, and I figured that was just like religious allegory, but it sounds like that's an actual thing. Like, this Gavin might have been a person that actually existed. And, yeah, the hounds are wolves. Or they're just, like, interpreting it through their own kind of narrow doctrine. Hard to say. Those folks who became one of Gavin's hounds because they're sick, I ain't blame them. Turn a wolf cures all our ailments and we get another hound. Fair trade. But I'm like you. It wasn't sickness. It was fury. Couldn't see another devotee get slaughtered without being able to fight back. Wasn't the first time I followed in your footsteps, old friend. Sure won't be the last. Alright, that'll do it for now. I'll take care of finding that Blood Moon, alright? You just worry about bringing the army. Okay,
You're the marked wolf from the prophecy. One who's supposed
hey.
to lead a werewolf army to Blood
Howdy,
Moon
eyes.
Temple, to salvation. Huh. No pressure. Franciscus will know more.
Alright, well, where do we start with this one? Anything useful here? Incense with the absolutionist ram horns. Okay, it's just junk. We have some junk, but again, we don't want to overload ourselves here. This I'll take. Oop, nope. That I'll take. Thank you. What do we got here? Anything new? Mythical city of gold found. Terrible beast defeated. All well-traveled folk of our fair readership surely know the legend of Generoso Olvidado, whose fabled settlement was supposedly home to the greatest gold mine in the West. But was it real? A band of natives has apparently rediscovered the forgotten settlement, and the terrible monster that Olvidado himself had become. Treasure hunters, beware! Okay. Face of the long-standing tensions, we've asserted... Okay, yeah, it's, some jolly cooperation going on now. Excellent. That's our doing. And native nation departs. Long-standing readers may be interested to learn that the bands of natives known as the Lost Fire Nation is apparently preparing to depart the West as suddenly as they appeared. Intrepid travelers who spoke with native citizens report via relay the natives apparently destroyed the beast they came to the West to hunt, may now return home to the East. Okay. So, job's done, going home, I guess. Guilt drinking horn. Yeah, why not? I'll take that. Yeah, we already read that. What's wrong? It's my Patty. She's been gone a whole week. Ain't enough of them Onieris are hunting us down. Now we got vigilantes, bigots, killing us for sport. She was following one of those werewolf hunters, trying to get him on our side. Now she's gone. Patty, what'll I do without you? Okay, death store. Yeah, let's not pick up every single thing nailed down. Not nailed down, only most things. Your neck. So the prophecy's true. You're the marked wolf. Okay, I think we're getting some signals crossed here, because, there's a mark on my neck, but I don't think it's about that prophecy in particular. I'm not sure yet, I guess. Well, you might want to get sure, kid. Onieris don't care what you think. They'll kill you just the same. I suggest you make use of that wolf blood you got. Speaking of, heard you got moon drunk last night. Can't have our marked wolf forgetting how to transform. How about a refresher? You know what? That'd be very helpful. You might say my memory's a little fuzzy today. Ha ha! Alright, yeah. Tell me how to become a werewolf. Okay. Okay, so there's a button there. So, do I do this? Badass! Alright. Yep, it's alright. Didn't mean to interrupt with your space there. Okay, so in this form, so it's short-lived, but as you see, we move quicker, presumably have much better melee attack. I'm assuming it comes at the expense of not being able to use guns. Oh hey, there's someone we can talk to about being werewolves. Although if they do let you still use firearms as a werewolf, that'd be hilarious. So yeah, my understanding of the absolutionists was that they kind of were stand-ins for sort of Christian missionaries with some fire and brimstone elements to their scripture, but getting the sense with the fact that they have werewolves in their ranks that we're dealing with something a little more complicated. Like maybe this is some individual... by the spirits, devotee Desi, you're alive! You sure are a sight for sore eyes. Listen, I went moon drunk yesterday. Caused a fracas. I'm still stuck as a wolf, but I got my wits. Take me with you. If you have to kill a Nairist, I want a piece. Talk the cleric into letting me out, yeah? I'll see what I can do. To be honest, this might be a liability when I'm going to the store to buy stuff, but yeah. Okay, I could just take the key. But what's this about? Many wolf people can sleep off moon drunk condition in a matter of days. Others may never fully recover. Researchers suspect the severity of the condition is connected to the wolf person's underlying propensity towards rage. So basically, the angrier you are, the more affinity you have for your wolf form. Good to know. Newly transformed hounds, spirits bless you, and welcome to your new life and purpose. Yours will be a mighty battle against those who would defy the spirit's will, and many will be your challenges. We provided this guide to protect you against some of the worst dangers you may face. First and most important, fire! Through faith, you have been transformed, but you are not invincible. The fires of mankind may still scorch your flesh, just as sinner's fire scorches the souls of those you fight against. Right. So that's a pretty big liability. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, Gavin. Let the words of Gavin the shepherd be heard, that ye might weather change and prosper from peace. Yeb and Inon be praised. Like, yeah, Yeb and Inon seem to be the god figures, and Gavin seems to be like a Jesus figure. But he's like werewolf Jesus. Or at least in the case of these people, he is. Which changes things considerably, come to think about it. I see these barrels. Did I already check these? I think so, yeah. Yeah, if Jesus turns into a werewolf, the Old Testament gets way more interesting.
A moment of respite before you return to the road.
Okay, right. Where's the cleric here? Oh, wait a minute, we were here before. Absolution Hall, so we did stop here. Okay, so this is the Absolutionist. So that is... Their whole thing is turning into werewolves. What's this? What are they saying? Gibberish. Can't decipher it? Not that. It's like someone's fingers shaking on the relay key. Keep listening. Okay, sounds like they're getting a message. Something's coming through. Hold on. I guess not. There. Message is clear now. Witch is here for silver. Send help. Hurry. That's it. It's going quiet. Sure that's it? Yeah, almighty, then they're already lost. Oh, Desi. Just in time. Hope he slept off that moon hangover, 'cause we got trouble. The authority, she sent her witches to take our silver mine. Excuse me. The prophecy says it clear. To reach the blood moon, you gotta have an army at your back. We need silver to gin up more wolves, and that mine's our only silver source. Time's short. That mine needs protecting. Where's the mine? A silver mine's called Quail Run. A hard ride east, out Spirit's backbone. Best grab your horse out front. Ain't time to dawdle. So, oh, I got my own horse this time. Nice. Alright. About the importance of silver. Silver, wolfsbane, prayer. The three ingredients. Yeb and Inon themselves told me how to turn our devotees into Gavans. See, I'm still doing it. It's the A instead of the I. Whatever. Into Gavin's hounds. We need silver to gin up your army. That silver mine's our only source of the stuff. We gotta save it. Alright, what's my role in this? That prophecy. Yeb and Inon spoken to me themselves. I ain't used to put stock in none of that. Speaking of spirits? Huh. Yeah, about that. What they told me, it worked. Made the first of Gavin's hounds using their instructions. So stuff about the blood moon? It's real. Real as me standing here in front of you. Desi, we gotta get you your army. Prophecy says you'll need it to get inside the temple. But that silver, we're lost without it. No silver, no army. We gotta hurry. Okay, what's this about the authority? She's headed up them witches since before our time. Since before any of us can remember. Some say she's immortal. Don't matter what she is. All I know is she's ruthless. All I know is she's responsible for killing our people. And I mean for her to get dead with the rest of them. Alright.
Them witches, they're after y'all's silver mine. No silver, no wolves. And no wolves, no Blood Moon Temple. Best get out there quick.
Well, this is a very unexpected reason to have to go for a silver mine, but sure, I'll go with it. Devotee, you're alright. Spirits be good. Got your horse rigged up and ready. Might want to stop in the kitchen before you go. Chef's been cooking plenty, there for the taking. Don't mind if I do, thank you. That's right, I was going to talk and see if we can free What's-Her-Face. Excuse me, sir. That did not come up. Here we go. It's true, your neck, you got the mark. Well, these folk, moon drunk, ain't pretty, I know it. But they'll be alright in due time. Are the wolves in pain? You remember how tough the transformation was, but they would have been a dead man by now without it. What made them sick? One on the left, consumption, bad. More blood in the lung than the air. More blood in the lung than air. Other one, attacked by Oneris, left for dead. But they prayed with Cleric Franciscus, and they were changed. Take the sick, fix 'em up. That's what Franciscus does. Alright. Yeah, I'm here for a companion. It's gonna be kind of rough out there. Caught him moon drunk. Still stuck in wolf form. He seems cogent, but I'm supposed to keep him locked up till he turns human. But hey, you're the marked wolf. You need his help, I ain't gonna stop you. Take the key from the table. Just keep him out of trouble. Can do. Okay, that one on the left, moon's thick on her. Dangerous. You need to keep her locked up, here? I gotcha. Spirits be good, I knew you'd come through. Let's go get us some Oneirists. Moon drunk or not, I got fight in me. Alright. Alright, come on, Rachel. We got work to do.